Testing, testing, 1, 2. And okay, so that's gonna go save. All right. Let's look through here and see what we got. Did I still not save that? I guess not. Nope, I couldn't have saved it because it's still showing. Stop it, please. Stop it, please. There we go. Drag that over a little bit and get rid of that. Okay, then I'll go here and save. Good morning, good morning. Everything looks good, looks good. Okay. All right. So let's see what we got this morning. All right. So looks like top of the morning, we got tech stocks are partying and rising like the 1999s. We got Trump closer to naming Powell's successor as Fed chair. Reddit vows to stay human to emerge a winner from AI. China tech giants are ramping up M&A Beijing's blessing. Big investors shore up defenses against another August route. I don't know. Okay. Palantir short sellers bail as top S&P 500 stock keeps climbing. Okay. So the market, the NQ, actually broke two new highs. You know, it continues to break these highs, and we'll see. Let me see. So this started on what date was Monday? Monday was the 23rd. So 23rd is when it started. It's been running this whole week up, 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 up. So wondering when it's gonna go into consolidation or when it's gonna need to check back down to the to some of these lower levels. But it's definitely been running up. Tech stocks like Nvidia have been getting a lot of love this week, following the market and on their own news as well. Let's see. And I really don't think that people are, I don't think the war or any starting wars are in focus right now. So, you know, people are very, very bullish on the market. Let's look over here. Why financial infidelity can be as harmful as cheating. Wow. When will the mortgage rates go back down? Blah, blah, blah. Let's go to stock news. Okay, so morning bid dollar, America's dollar plunges as Trump pummels Powell. Trump tariffs, that was 12 minutes ago. Live updates. Stock market today. Retirees. I did go to stock market, right? Yeah. Okay. Just waiting for some poppers. Not seeing anything right now. Yesterday traded the GCTK. I'm sure y'all Traded it one time during the stream and then one time after. So this is where I ended up sitting. So I made 290 on that first trade and then came back and took another trade and lost around 30 bucks. I was like, okay, all right. It is what it is. The second trade, it was already downtrending. I was just looking to catch a little pop off the bottom, but it didn't work out. But sitting on the month, we are 2 days left in this week, today and tomorrow, and I'm just at the point where I'm like, all right, well, if I want to make this average of 500, I only need what, 80 bucks. So 80 bucks in these last 2 days, and we'll close up the week with 500. Maybe if I make 40 today and 40 tomorrow, that'll be good. But just waiting on those poppers. So this is 22 GCTK right now. Look at this thing. So basically, I played it on the ride up. Here, and then I played it right around this bottom looking for a pop. But it ended up stopping me out down here, and I was like, oh well. And then like on after lunchtime, because I stopped trading right here at this little red line here. You can see my little stop out point where it stopped me. If I can. Plus, not only did it stop me out, the volume absolutely died. So it came down here, did a pop up, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna see if it can still fall. Fell, and I got in around, what was my price there? I got in around 845 was my average. So let me go look at where that is. 845. So it came down. I got around right around up in here somewhere. Right up in here. Looking for it to try to do a little pop up. But after waiting a while, it stopped me out. I think on this candle right here. And I was done. I was like, yeah, okay. You don't want to play ball today. Cool. You had your pre-market up. We got one popping up. CYN with news on today. CYN. Okay. So it's going to start off being our leader on today. So go ahead and slap that on the watch. Okay. 866. Let's go read this news. Press release, CYNGN highlights next generation robotics and AI automation. Okay. Up 66%, hit a high up here of $9.10. Let's flip over here to the daily charts and see if we can see any things that make sense. So daily chart here closed yesterday at $5, gapped up all the way to 9 something. Wow. Okay, so now it is trading. I mean, it's really nothing to stop it, is it? CYN, it's all the way up here, clear skies actually. Looks like over 10. So this is the only point that I see that could be something at 969 right there. So I'm going to go ahead and edit this, put in a daily unconfirmed resistance. And we'll dive on into the catalyst as well here. So we got that one tap right there, and then further up it's got the 11s, 1136. So we got a daily at the 11, daily unconfirmed resistance. Okay. Bang, bang. So we got 2 spots up there. And let's see what else we got up here. I mean, it's pretty much open skies after that, but there's a little bit of a gap back here. That's why I was looking at that. And to fill that gap, it will be 1370. So I'm gonna edit this and put another unconfirmed level, unconfirmed resistance up there. Unconfirmed resistance. And I probably need to put the daily on there so I know what time frame this is on. I should have just copied and pasted this, shouldn't I? Copy. Daily unconfirmed resist. It's too long. There we go. Oh, why did I put 218 up there? It needs to be what's today's date? The 26th. June 26th. Copy and paste. Just like that. And I can duplicate that one since it's done right. Remove, duplicate. So right there's the top of that gap. Duplicate. Then another little bit at that 980 like level. All right, so we got some daily chart levels. Let me back on up. And now we're looking at the 15 minutes. So had a high up there of 907, up 66%. Let's go back up to the 5 minute. Oh, no, before we back up to the 5 minute, we need to go and read this catalyst here. It does have catalyst on the day and press release. All right, CYN, what you got for us? Today announced its collaboration with NVIDIA. Collaboration with NVIDIA as part of Automatica 2025 Robotics and Automation Showcase. The collaboration highlights how CYNGN, I don't know how to say that, is leveraging the NVIDIA Isaac Robotics platform. Okay, as a feature in NVIDIA's recent blog post, CYNGN was selected among a handful of robotics innovators using NVIDIA Isaac technologies to accelerate safe, scalable autonomy across dynamic real-world environments. Okay, so AI is a big word in this one. This collaboration with NVIDIA helps reinforce our mission to build cutting-edge autonomous vehicles that deliver real-world ROI. Man, my brain got to wake up, huh? I'm at 20. So right now I'm at 71%. Looks like on it. Has 2 million shares traded on it with 17 times the RVOL. Shares float looks like 1.02. Any other things that we can see out here? Overview, news. Okay. CYNG partners. So it's a little collaboration news with NVIDIA, but we'll see what else happens there. How many reverse splits has CYGN done? Let me go see. CYGN reverse splits. So yeah. Sorry, John. Or CYN, my bad. CYN. How many reverse splits have they done? Okay, so CYN had did a reverse split on October 20th, 2023. It did a reverse split on July 5th, 2024. It did a reverse split. Well, here are the numbers too. So, October 20th, 2023, it did a reverse split 11 for 10 reverse split. Then July 5th, it did one for 100 reverse split, and then one for 150. Okay. First splits jumping in there, eh? So pull down a little bit, but these candles are definitely popping on up there. Let's go look at the let's go look at where this one's from. CYG or CYN. I said CYG. Why I said CYG? CYN profile. Looking like it's from Menlo Park, California. CYG, an autonomous vehicle technology company, develops autonomous driving software. Um, the company develops enterprise autonomy suites, which consist of drive mod, modular industrial vehicle, blah, blah, blah. All right. Facilitates artificial intelligence, machine learning. Okay. All right. All right. We have seen enough. All right, so let's see if we can identify any type of uptrend here that's not too steep right now. It is really steep. This is the only thing that I see right now is straight up right there. And this didn't really allow us a lot of determination to see what this thing could do. It just went back up there and broke out 864 up there with this collaboration news, and we'll see if this first level, that 980, starts to become a problem for it, and they can come and start to confirm some of these uptrends that it's creating. We shall see though. Up 89%. As long as it's over 20%, that's good to go. So it meets that one. It meets the relative volume. It meets the volume shares traded. It meets pretty much everything. It's a 4 million shares right now. Oh, let's see what we can identify. Oh, let me go over here to the 15 minutes. So we had this previous low down here, 865. And this is collaboration news. So I do want to play this on low if I'm going to play it. Because I think during pre-market it could fade with this weaker catalyst. So, just play it low and see what it's got during the day. It's got what's the ATR? 71 cents on the ATR right now. Yesterday it closed with a ATR of 32 cents. Also waiting for a little bit of competition to come up and see it. With it only having 4 million shares traded, and kind of the volume is already slowing down on it. So will it be a big mover on low volume? The question here. Looks like it wants to be. Back up there, slight breakout. Can we get that rip down? Come on. Come back down and check some of these. Small breakout right there. That's kind of nasty. See if it closes up here. Okay. Yeah, bigger moves there. Not a whole lot of confirmation on this one. Just going with the flow, huh? Back down. You got room all the way back down here to the $9. Then the point of control is still down here at 841. Come on back under that 980. New candle opening on that top and tick. Break on back under 980, big boy. You pretty steep right now. Coffee money on CYN, nice. 929 exit 1013, nice. Let's see what it wants to confirm. We got two taps down here, but yeah. See how it does around this $10 level. Up 100%. Got a couple of levels down here at 760. Well, let's jump back up to 15 minute. See where this one's closing. Okay. Come on back down under those 980s. 5 minutes starting to look red, a little bit red. Starting to look a little bit red. All right, coming on down to reassess the uptrend. Go ahead and go over here to the 1 minute. So 919 is where it's trying to hold, and this 980 is becoming something for it, either resistance or something. $6 million shares traded, so I don't know where the rest of the people are, where the rest of the volume is, but it's got to be somewhere else. Only 6 million shares on a move like this. Must be on something cheaper or something else that's not meeting the scanner criteria right now. Okay, so there's first time we're getting a 3 tap today. So we got the 1, 2, 3, and let me make this a little bit straighter. Super steep though. To the right. A little test there. Looking for that full breakdown of that level. Starting to get a little wicky. The longer it holds up this steep trend, the more room it's got from the bottom of the trend. Is 775 down here. On the let me go to the 15-minute. 775 is all the way down here to point of control still. Okay. With volume slowing. Another little wick there. All it needs to do is break down this 950 to get going downwards. Retesting, so it's a tight test here. Looking for those hopes and dreams to fail. 980. 980 has been tested once right here, twice, and this will be a 3-time failure. Yeah, there's a fight there. See if we can identify a new uptrend. Point of control has moved up to the 964. Very heavy trading around this 980 level. Yeah, pumping on down. All right, so we got our first steep uptrend in. So let's see where this thing goes down here. Weaker catalyst, collaboration news with NVIDIA. Still low volume too. Should have been way more volume than this. Is it going to start? So this will be the 4th test up towards that 980. It's stopping right around this point of control. This previous level that it came up to, looking like 2 shoulders forming here, 960. So something looks like a head and shoulders around here. But we'll see. Jump back over to the 15 minutes, see how that's closing. So it had some issues on the 15 minute at the 950. Let's go ahead and mark that up. Well, this 15 minute really needs to close before I do that though. I'll wait. Just waiting for some competition to come up on this thing. CYN. If competition does come on and it doesn't have like catalyst or anything, it's still outperforming, I'm gonna leave CYN alone if it's getting outperformed by a non-catalyst stock. Back up to the 980s again, testing. Let's see if it'll fall back off of this. So this is a little bit of a more flat, and these are aggressive movements off of a trend, right? But this one flat and then just came up, so I think it's preparing for a 930 breakdown. So I'm not gonna mark it just yet as an uptrend. We'll see if it falls back down here to the 930s. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 times down here. Let's see if we can get a full break through these 930s now. Put a wick C up there. Point of control just holding at 960. If you guys are seeing anything else, definitely let me know and we'll go look at that. But this 980 is definitely a torturer right now for CYN. $7 million, almost going towards 8 million shares traded on this. Really, really tight, and we're seeing wicks. So I'm just gonna wait and see. Does have a catalyst today. Doesn't take it off the watch list for today though. Definitely continue to watch it. But I do think it can move down a little bit more. Back under the 980. So how many tests have we done now? On the 1 minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're back under the 980. Let's go look at a 5-minute chart. Yeah, 980 is just punishing this thing. Small little pump up. Yours are kind of confident on this, huh? At this top steep, this very steep uptrend, We still haven't identified a new uptrend yet. Just got this bottom down here at the 930s that the shorts are probably looking to break down. Hmm. Looking like a little bit of consolidation in here. See if it'll break new highs, or is it ready to get back down here to these 980s? It'll kick out close to the previous uptrend. A lot of wicks on this one. I don't know if it's going to survive another 930 touch. Still haven't identified any type of trend though. It kind of looks like consolidation, to be honest. Right on back under this previous level 1030. Closing up that candle there. 928. Now we can make a higher low, then maybe it'll start trending up from there, but I'm just not seeing it right now. It's just too steep. I kind of like more natural trends when I'm looking for these trends. Like right here, if I was just to put a trend right here, like this is straight up. It's too steep. That's a dream. Guarantee you one thing. I bet it's a lot of stop orders under that 980, under that $10. Still waiting on something else to come up and challenge this. 8 million shares traded on it. Flip over to the 5 minute. We're seeing a little issue here at the 1040s. 15. A lot of grinding motion here. All right. Get on back down on this 980. Yeah, this is not what I like. Very low predictability there. It's just popping. See if it gets a slam down here. 11.13s was that next level. Stopped at 10.99 right at the $11. Yeah, choppy breakouts on it. It's got room all the way back down to that 980. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Looking at CYN, it had collaboration with Nvidia. We know Nvidia's been going up, but this one is a grinder for sure. And for grinders, I'm looking to buy low if I'm gonna buy. And this one, all through here, it's just been grinding unpredictably. Hitting this next level, 11.13s, whatever. Yeah. So if this is a new trend here, we'll see if it gets a snatch down because it's kind of steep again. Hitting the top level trend there, 11.94, has a breakdown down here, 10.50s. So let's see if it can come on back down. Respect the trends. Mm, 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 mm. Just so getting past 10 million shares traded, trying to fight for this trend, but yeah, still got room back down to the 980s in my book. Lot of volume coming in. Look at that volume coming in there. The blue mark. Look at that. Lot of volume coming in on top side of this trend. Let's see if we can see a big dump. Look at that volume just pouring in there. So it just needs to get below what, 1150? All right, so it has a test back to this other side down here to the 1099s right under the 11. Oh, my bad. IRD. Let's see. Let's look at IRD while we're waiting for that one to fall through the floor. IRD, what is this? What is this? IRD. So IRD is up 12%, looks like. And let's see what it does. It's a clinical stage. Oof, what is this word? I think it's dealing with the eyes, right? Retinal disease. Yeah. Commercializing therapies. Optometrist is how you say it. Okay. A commercializing therapies treatment for inherited retinal diseases. Early onset retinal. Okay, retinal dystrophy caused by mutations. This is based out of Durham, North Carolina. I guess my question, this is a swing, right? I guess, or you might waiting for a dip to get in. Is it? And let's go look at some news too. Let's see, RID. So RID here. Optis Genetics Inc. Thursday 2026, Optis Genetics announces Vega 3 phase 3 trial met its primary endpoint for phentolamine optomic solution for something. Let's see. Rapid sustained improvement in near visual activity. No evidence of oh my gosh, tachyphylaxis. Clinical stage. Yeah, I don't know. How much volume does it have on it? I mean, it's got news, but is it gonna compete with CYN? Is it gonna get the shorts off of CYN? It's only up 8% to 8% challenging a, well, if this is a day trade, 8% challenging 125% is gonna lose all day. It's gonna lose all day to that. Yeah, so yeah, I just focus on the most obvious one. Plus, it's only got 3 million shares traded, so it's got a lot of competing to do with CYN. Let's see. So CYN. Oh, it came down to the bottom of that trend, and it's got space under here. It's just got space and opportunity here under this $11. We'll see if we can identify another uptrend. The further it gets away from that first uptrend, the better. But it's definitely got a ways that it can come down. Very unpredictable though. 127% in the ripcord. Then again, IRD wouldn't be a swing because it's trash. So I definitely wouldn't swing that. Day trade, I mean, you could lose money today and just learn a quick lesson, but it's got to have short interest for us to win if you're going long. And then for the longs on a day trade, or for the shorts on a day trade, it's got to have long interest to win. Just like GCTK yesterday. Look how much long interest it had out of pre-market. Look at this. This thing went supernova from down here at the 8. I got in here at 831, right? This thing went all the way to 15. Short see that, they're like, oh my goodness, look at all these longs. Boom. But IRD just isn't giving us that type of emotion, you know, especially with this low volume. It's sitting right on the ATR high there. It's cheap. That's another thing. Big professional traders are definitely probably not coming down here to day trade this. It's gonna have to have 100 million shares traded. All right, so we're getting tapped down. It's starting to consolidate out to these uptrends that we thought were uptrends, and we'll see if we can identify anything as it starts to break down this $11. But right now, it's kind of choppy. Retesting this trend, trying to get back in there. Has a top up here of 1184. Retesting, will it go ahead and fail back under the 1150s? More and more volume coming up here on this slowdown, and I'm wondering, is this short volume coming in up here, because this failed to go up, up. What's going on there? They got almost $1 in profit if they can get it below 1113 and hit those stops. And the point of control is still at 961. Boy, when I start shorting, it's gonna be crazy. Like both sides. No, I'm kidding. I'm staying long for now. The unlimited upside risk is just not what I like to play with. All right, let's go to the 15 minute and see if we can diagnose anything else. So it did face some issues up here at the 1181s. Okay. So it's a 15-minute confirmed 15 minutes confirmed resistance. Okay. Still got room down here to the 980s. Still waiting on something else. Tighter and tighter to that 1113. On the daily chart, what was that 1113? Let's go back over there and look. So let's zoom here. Okay. So we had this little gap fill in here. That's what it was. This little gap fill. Which one is it? There's a whole bunch there. Let's zoom in some more. Can we see it? Uh, 1113. Unconfirmed daily resistance. Okay, looks like it's being confirmed as resistance, though. It starts to break down here. So we got 15-minute confirmed resistance, and now this daily level confirmed resistance. And this daily level should get a bigger move because this is a daily level. So it's got nothing but space and opportunity down here to catch it. But we need to see a big move away from this price to confirm it as resistance. About to be the top of the hour at 7 o'clock. We'll still have not confirmed any type of uptrend. So this little move here, I don't know what it's trying to do, but super unpredictable. Bottom of this candle was 1096. Continue to just walk down a little bit. This thing has 12 million shares traded. Just consolidating in this level now. Big move away from 1113. That's what we need to see. 1118. Okay. 11s. So they're still not ready for it to move down, huh? Oh. Still not ready. And still not uptrending. The further it goes flat, the more it kills these previous uptrends. we see that aggressive move away from 1113. We get another one popping up. It's up 300%. ASTI with news on today. ASTI. All right, what is your news, ASTI? So ASTI, Accent Solar Technologies oh man, not another collaboration. Okay, they enter into a collaborative agreement with NASA to advance development of thin film PV power beaming capabilities. All right, so this one has 1 million shares traded, has catalysts on the day, so we'll watch this one as well. ASTI up 300 something percent. Let's go read into this news. So it's ASTI, Ascent Solar Technologies, the leading U.S. innovator in the design and manufacture of featherweight, flexible, durable CIGs, thin film photovoltaic solutions, announced today that the company, wait, I lost it. The company is commencing work on a collaborative agreement notice with NASA Marshall Space Flight Center and support for NASA Glenn Research Center to efficiently advance capabilities for receiving beamed power using CIG. Let me go look at what is this? Collaborative CIGs. Let's see what this is. Let's continue to read though before I go do that. The CAN program targets rapid iteration development to mature commercial products for enabling mission architectures to include beamed power. Okay. Let me go look at what these things are. Thin film photovoltaic. So CIG's thin film photovoltaic is a type of thin film solar cell used to convert sunlight into electric power. Okay. It is manufactured by depositing, oh my gosh, a thin layer of copper in. Okay, you guys are breaking my tongue. All right, solid solution on glass or plastic backing, along with electrodes on the front and back to collect current. The CIGS solar cell generates power by absorbing photons from incoming sunlight. Okay. So it has catalyst. The only issue that I have with it is the volume. It's gonna need more volume to compete with CYN. That's the only issue I got with it. Is that volume. I do like the catalyst. Let's go look at the daily chart for it. So wow, what happened yesterday? So it fell to $1.17. Did they do a? It kind of looks like they did an offering or something else, but it fell to $1.17 and it's popped back up to $4 and something. So 4.18 right now, right around this level here. So we'll go ahead and mark that up. That's a little bit more visual. I like it. Let's go ahead and mark that up here. 4.18 or $4. Then the top side of this is 4.30. So I do like it, but it's definitely gonna need some more volume. Need to attract more eyes over here to squeeze shorts. So I got 2 levels out here. I put out here daily, unconfirmed resistance for today. And we will put on here, what's today, the 26th, and copy. Daily unconfirmed resistance. And we will copy that, duplicate for these daily levels right there. 444. And then above that, it has this 528. So we'll copy this again, duplicate. I do like this news better than the other one, but both of them are collaboration news. So it is what it is. Let's jump out to the 15-minute and see if there's any obvious things here. Not really, hasn't closed the first 15-minute yet. And so this is where those daily levels were that we were just talking about. But yeah, it's going to need to get some more volume on the day to compete with what's going on the other side. Okay. So CYN did a little breakdown, but did not completely get destroyed. So shorts are still more interested over here, probably because the higher volume, the easier liquidity getting in and out. And so until this one absolutely bombs and fails, I'm not trying to trade ASTI. Looking at the float and everything for ASTI, let's jump over there and look at that. So the float here is 1.81 million, 1.61 million, very low float, meets that criteria. Let's see. Then we looked at the news there. So last news, so we had news on June 9th. What was this other news here? This month. Edison Power Technologies achieves a record new efficiency of 15%. So they had some news earlier this month too. So I like that, and it could, you know, trend on up during the day, but as of right now, I'm just going to hang tight and let CYN fail out. That's what I want to see. Either that or AST get more volume than CYN. Right now, back over here. Right now, CYN has 140 times its relative volume. AST has 97, so they're definitely in competition. Definitely, but I don't want to jump into anything too early, especially if this thing can pull back, give us a nice entry for a resurge higher on AST. ATR highs all the way down here like $1, so that's a long way away. So no rush trading, but definitely taking note, seeing what's on the menu for the day. I do like having options. I like to have, you know, multiple small caps moving, so people have to pick the best one instead of just being forced into one thing that's moving. It gives me a chance to do research and kind of look into things and see what we can do here. All right, so CYN coming back into this level, trading between the 11s and the 10s, but will shorts leave AST for it, or leave it for AST? Don't know, but I'm gonna let AST play down low first. This thing can come and scoop me in like at $3 or something. Ooh, that'd be tasty. Being up 240 something percent. We also haven't identified any type of uptrends yet on this one. Not really. Yeah. All right. Well, we got two to watch today. CYN, I just could not take a pre-market trade on that. The choppiness and all of that stuff, not working for me. AST, like it just needs to compete more on the day. AST has a stupid beta. What? The beta on this thing is 7.7. It follows the market heavy. Is the market going up or down right now? Oh my goodness, AST. It follows the market heavy. All right, well, I'm gonna give that thing some time because the market has been up all week long. And so AST, got to be careful. The market wants to pull back a little bit, but if the market starts to support upward moving again later today, that could be very nice. But 7? Like that got to be wrong. 7? That's like every time the market goes up, it should be going up. I don't know about that beta. I don't know if I trust TOS on that beta. That beta's crazy. All right, so we got a little bit. We got just a little bit of this little motion right here. But I don't know if I want to play these little bitty ranges in here, 44 cents and whatnot, because it could snap back against me. So take note and keep it moving. And now CYN back up to $11. So yeah, this thing's gonna have to explode downward for me to really be interested in this, to give up on the day. 20 million shares traded on it too, heavily shorted. ASTI catching up a little bit, but the actual candles seem to be getting smaller and playing within each other. So it came down 1, 2, 3, but right now I don't want to take that trade with CYN up. CYN has more range, more payout for shorts, so I don't trust it. The ATR on CYN now is at 86 cents. ATR on AST is 42 cents. Yesterday the ATR on AST was 14 cents, so it normally moves 14 cents at a time. And then CYN normally moves 32 cents at a time. So we'll see, man. We will see. No rush trading. I only need what, $80 to get to 500 on this week. So yeah, no rush trading at all. To be honest, I think I want to get to my other office early today. See if AST wants to play upside after the open. If CYN fails, I might go a little early today. Again, popped off of this 1050 and CYN still hasn't given up on the day. Back up to this $11. Might be a slow walk around today though. Look at this. This is why I didn't want, see, until this fails out, I mean, what can you do with AST? Look at this range. It just popped from 11 up to 1150. And look, it's starting to wick now. That's not what we want to see. Not what we want to see. And it's going flat outside of these uptrends that were kind of steep. So we got to identify a new uptrend if it's going to do that. And yeah, giving shorts even more entry time up here around this 11. So I do not like any of that. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and break it down and get out of here to get over to the office for the open for AST because I got some drive time. So it is what it is. I'm right now in pre-market. I'm definitely not trading either one of these. But yeah, get a head start and get over there, and I will hit you guys up in the Discord. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you're gonna continue trading, definitely keep your head on the swivel. But for me right now, watch list is CYN AST. We got a 200% mover and we got a 120 something percent mover. So I'm liking my chances today of making some money, but I got to be patient. Anyway, that is it for me today. And as always, appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm getting out of here early so I can get on to the office and get set up and everything and handle issues or whatnot before they open. So let's go ahead and shut it on down. And as always, I will see you guys in a little bit. Peace.